Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I am gonna show you some sketches I made from my sketchbook. I draw different things in my sketchbook, people that I see on the streets or environment. But for this video I selected environmental pieces to show you my progress in sketching and improving my artwork. Some are from real life references, while others are from magazines or books. Or exercises from certain art books that I am studying on my own. So let's dive into it. My first sketch that you see is with a Capricorn in the foreground. The sketch reminds me of a holiday in Austria. I had a great time there, hiking and enjoying the view as you can see it. The mountains were amazing and the air is really fresh up there. It's really an awesome holiday destination. My second sketch was when I was waiting in the hospital. I saw a magazine of holiday destinations for skiing and snowboarding. I have been snowboarding in high school and on my own. This image was so captivating that it reminded me of that experience. And that's why I sketched it. I really had a good time snowboarding and met wonderful people over the years who shared the same passion with me. The third sketch is from Lord of the Rings. I am a huge fan of that movie and I always wanted to do sketches from certain environments, and this is how it turned out. It's from the first movie named The Fellowship of the Ring. One of my favorite movies of all time. Gollum is really awesome and Peter Jackson has done a phenomenal job to make this movie. The fourth sketch is from when I was sketching in the woods and I saw a deer. I didn't dare to move and spooked the little fella. I just find Bambi so cute and adorable, so I sketched him. It's really difficult to draw animals, but I am happy that I was able to sketch him. My sitting position was really getting painful after a while because I didn't dare to move. The fifth sketch was from an exercise from an art book that I did because I wanted to practice perspective. I know I am bad at drawing landscapes and buildings, so why not try it? I wanted to do this exercise and show you how it turned out. The sixth sketch is from a park in Belgium. I had to draw it quickly because I didn't have much time to stay there. My husband was running around with my toddler and he was getting tired of it. So yeah, if I wanted to have something on my paper, I had to do it quickly. Sketch number 7 was from my neighborhood, where I do my shopping. It was a lovely day during the summer. I was sitting across it on the grass, sipping my Coca-Cola and eating my sandwich during my break. I had my sketchbook with me, so yeah, why not sketch a house while you're at it? Number 8. The 8th sketch was from the botanical garden in Leuven that I have visited. Flowers were in bloom and there were koi's, I think, in the pond. I am not sure, I'm not an expert on the type of species, but the view was awesome. Sketch number 9 was made on a rainy day at home. I had no inspiration, so I turned to an art book where they explain how to draw sceneries, and this is my result. Sketch number 10 is also drawn from an art book. The day after I made sketch number 9, it was pouring outside and I couldn't draw in nature itself. So I practiced perspective and it was quite difficult for me to get the bridge on paper and find the right angles. I am quite happy how it turned out, but it was a slow process to finish this page. Looking back at it now, I'm quite happy how I managed to get through it, although I was frustrated. 11 is more of how you draw things in your drawing. When perspective, trees and rocks come together, I separated them and tried to understand how they work individually. And this is my study from rocks, grass and the water. This is me studying and doodling in a sketchbook. Hopefully you find it interesting. Sketch number 12 are two environments. I divided the page in two smaller pieces. The upper drawing is a fantasy landscape, while the other focuses on what's further behind that is not drawn very clearly, and the foreground is made to stand out and be darker. The 13th drawing is from an art book. I studied further on my own because it's important to draw perspective whenever you can. I bought this art book and I'm gonna finish all these drawing exercises. I wonder what you guys do with your art books that you buy. Do you study them or do you just look at them? Sketch number 14 is drawn from a National Geographic magazine that I found during a rainy day. The drawing is made in pencil and the blue is colored pencil. In Belgium it rains a lot and sometimes there are no opportunities to draw outside. I'm always carrying my sketchbook with me. You never know if you see something beautiful. As Thomas Fluharty would say, my art teacher, always bring your sketchbook with you and enjoy drawing what you see. The next sketch is from a picture that was brought from a buddy of mine who went on a holiday. It was so beautiful that I decided to draw it, and here is the result. Enjoy. 16. I sometimes go out and look at beautiful houses in my neighborhood. I fell in love with this house, so I decided to draw it. I love the trees and the roof and the little bushes and the plants around the house. The garden is really beautiful. I had a fun time making this sketch. I draw this image from my art book that I was studying in. It's getting better at this stage. I'm having fun with drawing mountains and I study what they wrote down in the book. And I apply the techniques in my sketchbook and experiment with what I've learned from the book and the things that I've taught myself. I wonder if you girls or guys do this too. Let me know in the comments below. I'm always curious to find out what everyone else does. And have a nice day drawing. This is also a study from the art book I was studying from. It taught me a lot and I'm just going with the flow and having fun sketching in my sketchbook. The last piece is something I've drawn from my fantasy. I am quite happy how it turned out. The foreground is darker than the back and I must say drawing plants is difficult but satisfying to see when they all come together.